Fernando, what have you got to say to the people who would call this a dirty win, and if you win the championship, a dirty champion? You couldn't beat him on the track, so you had to get the team to do it for you.
That's your opinion.
I'm asking you, is that not your opinion?
No.
He had to give you this win, didn't he, Fernando?
No.
Well, the weather forecast was rainy at the German Grand Prix, which was the 10th and one of the most important races of the 2010 season. Nature stepped in to make poor Ferrari's job even harder.
Sebastian Vettel! He has been leading!
Vettel took the pole position at his home and Ferrari started the race just behind Vettel. Before I start talking about the race, I would like to point out that Vettel and Alonso were competing for the championship and Massa was not included in this. Of course, he was still mathematically involved, but we all know how things work. You know, like Max winning 10 races in a row, and maybe the season is not finished yet, but you know who's gonna win. Massa started the race from 3rd place and took the lead by passing both Vettel and Alonso in his unique way at the first corner. This situation did not like Red Bull as much as Ferrari because Alonso was their first driver in the Drivers' Championship, so to speak, of course. Well, the main reason for this situation was that Alonso drove the given car much more effectively than Massa and collected more points and more consistently than Massa. In addition, the fact that Massa could not win the championship despite strong cars at Ferrari in the previous seasons increased the pressure on him. On the other hand, Alonso was already a two-time world champion and he had a mega start by winning a race in his debut with Ferrari. Okay, let's go back to the race. In the middle of the race, Massa continued to lead while Alonso remained close to him in the 2nd place. At this moment, Alonso insisted to his team over the radio that Massa was slower than him and he should pass.
Okay, so Fernando is faster than you.
Before continuing right here, I would like to share my personal opinion on this one. You don't have to like it, I don't care, I'll say it anyway. If he is faster, then he can pass. Of course, they are 1st and 2nd, and it wouldn't make any sense to risk an accident, but that only applies if the defender is Verstappen or Ocon. So I think it's not the perfect decision to expect Massa to being such a Bottas and let Alonso pass.
So you need to let Lewis buy into turn 13 this lap.
And I would like to add that in 2003, team orders were banned to prevent cheating. Anyway, back to the topic. Ferrari sent a very clear message to Massa a couple times.
Fernando is faster than you. Can you confirm you understood that message?
After the message, Massa handed over his place to Alonso and also defended for him, and Alonso got a comfortable victory. On the podium after the race, Ferrari and Alonso were happy, but I think Massa's facial expression said very different stuff. There was a chaos after the race. Both Alonso, Ferrari and also Massa came under intense pressure from the media. Alonso was asked bluntly by a reporter, like, couldn't you win a race without Massa letting you win because he's faster than you and stuff like that. I mean, that's ridiculous, man.
Come on! At that speed, there's no danger there.
You are just a reporter, not a prosecutor. Whatever. I will add some caption for covering my beautiful English. Fortunately, Sebastian became Alonso's guardian angel at this time and softened the atmosphere.
He had to give you this win, didn't he, Fernando?
No. Can I go or
Go,
have a
Sebastian.
shower? Hopefully next question is for Sebastian. No, stay. Yeah.
And on the other hand, Massa was subject to interesting criticism from Ferrari. Ferrari said Massa was not given any specific orders and only informed him that Alonso was faster than him. So it's like, you didn't have to give your place to Alonso, stop acting like a crybaby. I mean, I think this is really bullshit and they're just making excuses for not to pay any money to FIA. At the end of the day, FIA thought that what Ferrari did was a team tactic and Ferrari had to pay a fine of 110 million pounds. Something like that. Okay, I'll say this part like a reporter. So, excuse me, sir. Also, according to Eddie Jordan, this is an illegal act and theft. Jordan stated that Ferrari should be ashamed of what they did and said, they stole from us the opportunity to watch a fierce competition. Answering the questions after the race, Felipe Massa said, "I don't need to say anything, he passed me." And Fernando Alonso said, "The result they got was important for the team." Well, I think at the end of the day, Alonso just said he was faster than Massa, and there is nothing wrong with that. We know that Alonso is dominant on the team, as usual. And when we look at Massa's side, I think he was definitely treated unfairly and had to give away his victory. However, it was still just a win, and the extra 7 points he would get were not enough to put him in this championship fight, and these points were not as meaningful for him as they were for Fernando. And Alonso finished the season second, 108 points ahead of Massa. And I think the question of whether team orders are good or bad for Formula One is open to debate. But I think it's quite understandable the team are strategically one driver. But something like Bottas gifting Hamilton the victory is not okay in my book.
To let Lewis buy into turn 13 this lap.
Also, using Bottas to take out of the two Red Bull cars at the first corner of the race, it's also is not okay in my book.
Valtteri, it's James.
But like for example, Perez's tough defenses to slow down Hamilton and gain some time for Max definitely make the sport more entertaining to watch. That's all about the topic of this video, but I want to say something about the channel and stuff like that. So I publish 2 shorts video every day, and these videos are of course satire, whatever. But you don't need to tell anyone about this because it is better for all of us if people get serious and give me some angry comments, you know. In addition to 2 short videos, I plan to publish a few long videos a month. I should say beforehand that I don't think I will do much satire in long videos because I'm a very serious person. And you can share your opinions on the comment section. And thank you for your time so far.
This summer, this fall, this winter, holler at your boy. God bless. I'll see you at the top.
Okay, at this stage, I have to complete the video in 8 minutes. And it's all about money. And I want to thank some users who often share their ideas in my videos. And I can't mention every single one of them because there are too many. But I want to include those that I couldn't mention here in the next videos.